Thank you so much for being here. It's a difficult conversation to have, especially right on the Monday in the wake of all of this. But before we begin, I want to roll a portion of an exchange from somebody who was there and get your reaction. Let's watch.
To go after 113 people arrested, 81 of them who were minors. It is immoral, it is wrong, and there needs to be accountability.
So he says accountability, but my question is accountability for who? We know that there were bullet holes in windows and in the door of the one person's house that we saw. We saw a Muni bus get tagged. What kind of accountability can happen that bridges a community and makes some bridges between communities?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I really think the accountability, like parents being accountable for the kids being accountable for their actions, unsanctioned events are very hard to police because we don't know who's showing up, right? In this case, we have people show up who brought weapons, who brought serious fireworks, ammunition, right? Bottles, rocks to throw at police officers who at the day started out not wearing any riot gear. They were just out there to help facilitate the event.
Right.
And then because it went so sideways, they had to take other resources from other neighboring districts to come in and help out. And then what you see is, you know, no police officer, no one is going to be standing there and getting hit in the head with a bottle, getting hit in the head with a firework. No one wants a M1000 thrown at them, right, because you're talking about serious injuries happening.
So look, you see the video there and you see what is happening there. You're saying the riot gear went on because there was threat of bodily injury from things being thrown at them, things blowing up.
Prior to the sergeant getting assaulted, officers were walking around just in their regular uniform. Once the sergeant got assaulted, where he was hit and slashed and suffered an injury, then they put on their protective gear, right? And then they had to deal with unruly crowds, people coming up to them, throwing things at them. You could see in other videos where bottles are being launched at them. But all these things are happening, and there are other people also around too. People who are trying to get to their homes, right? People who just want to come and go. You look at what happened to that LRV, right? When you saw someone climb up on top.
Right.
Imagine the outcry if the police hadn't been there and that person who climbed up actually hit that high voltage line and fell off and killed themselves.
So what would have happened in that case? I mean, that obviously opens up the city to litigation, a lot of litigation. The taxpayer ends up paying for it.
Right. So again, sanction the event. Get with community organizers, right? Have something, you know, in place where you have medical on scene, you have fire on scene, and you have probably a small contingent of officers on scene also just to help out and make sure it's okay. I mean, in my hand, I have emails from people who live in the area who are saying, you know, blocking the streets and creating an extremely unsafe environment for people wanting to peacefully and respectfully use the Dolores Park area. So you have families out there that just wanted to go out and enjoy the day, but they couldn't because this unruly mob type took it over and just caused utter chaos.
Well, we appreciate you coming here. We know that you are getting emails in real time. You printed them out. You know, we could take the entire show talking about this, but thank you so much for having this conversation, especially fresh from such an event. We want to hear from you as well. It's so important that we hear from our viewers and know what's happening. So Tracy McCray, thank you so much. President of the Police Officers Association, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can't stop.